Welcome once again to the FishFlix.com Christian Movie Podcast. Every week we review a Christian film, informing you about the plot, letting you know our thoughts, and finally discussing how family-friendly the movie is. I'm your host, Noah Metzger. Please join me this week as we take a look at the film When the Game Stands Tall.
If there's anything anyone wants to say, that was your shot.
We will never experience anything like this again in our lives.
My grandfather waits for me to get back from practice just so I can tell him how we're doing.
I love you guys. We always say to finish strong, right?
De La Salle streak and tradition continue.
Coach, I'm alone.
Family isn't just blood relatives. You've got me and 60 brothers.
1, 2, 3, 4.
When the Game Stands Tall was a film that released in theaters on August 22, 2014. This movie received positive reviews and had a great run in theaters. If you'd like to find out more about purchasing When the Game Stands Tall, you can visit our website at www.FishFlix.com. Inspired by a true story, When the Game Stands Tall tells the remarkable journey of legendary football coach Bob Ladouceur, played by Jim Caviezel, who took the De La Salle High School Spartans from obscurity to a 151-game winning streak that shattered all records for any American sport. We at FishFlix.com were looking forward to the release of this film, and I actually went to see it when it was still in theaters. Being a football and Christian movie fan, I was excited to see this movie, and I can honestly say I was not disappointed. This is a fun sports movie, but it also has a lot of heart and a fascinating story. Similar in style to Do You Believe, When the Game Stands Tall follows multiple characters, all involved in the sports team. As the film progresses, we begin to learn about each of their struggles and how they try to overcome them. This movie takes the traditional principle of winning isn't everything and drives it home with an emphasis on faith. It shows us that we need to get our priorities straight, and it talks about how much more important it is that we focus on our relationship with God instead of winning another football game. When the Game Stands Tall is based on a true story, and it kept me really engaged. After the film, I remember doing a lot of research because I genuinely wanted to know what happened to each of these characters in real life. This film takes you on an emotional journey as well, from the exceptional highs of the longest winning streak in history to the heartbreak of when that streak finally ends. This film is also fantastic from a cinematography angle. The sports scenes are well shot and very intense, and they really will keep you on the edge of your seat. This film suffers from a few tropes and cliches common to the sports film genre, but overall, it's an enjoyable and must-see Christian film. This movie has a few issues keeping it from being entirely family-friendly, with some language, intense scenes, and other thematic elements. We like to follow the Dove Foundation's rating, which rates this movie as appropriate for ages 12 and up. If you would like to find out more about When the Game Stands Tall, or would be interested in purchasing it, you can visit our website at www.FishFlix.com. There we have a vast assortment of Christian films you can learn about or purchase directly from our site. Thank you for joining us, and as always, please be sure to stay tuned as we bring you more reviews every week on the FishFlix.com Christian Movie Podcast.